Welcome to Fort Worth, Texas. A&G Carter Stadium has become a showplace, and the home of the TCU Horned Frogs is fired up and ready for this one. Today, it's a top 25 matchup. Two teams off to good starts, hoping to build on that and test themselves against another ranked team. As we'll see the number 11 team in the country, the Missouri Tigers, taking on the 19th ranked team in the land, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. They'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. He has first down yardage at the 46.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. Oh, what a move. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
Running with purpose. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Makes a quick catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
The pass is incomplete, but a flag down on the field, so let's check this out. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Looking to throw it from the red zone. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground, but the next tip ball could be going the other way.
They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
On the double.
And this big crowd doing everything possible to inspire this defense down here near the goal line. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. Lining up to try the extra point. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. And it'll be tackled right at the 20. That's a good job by the coverage team. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Off the play fake, looking to throw. The pass rush closing in. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense.
Sometimes that primetime game, the whole nation is watching, brings out some extra energy, some nerves. Maybe the quarterback is feeling that a little bit. I did not expect him to throw a pick, especially on the opening drive.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
Chris, I always talk about this. You can always gauge a team's toughness as a group by how willing they are to tackle with their corners. Here, the corner shows you he's not just out there to cover, does a good job of being physical and making that play.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Now in third and very long, looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket now. Incomplete. He was hazy through the ball. That's a big third down defensive play. Punt team ready to boot it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception to the very first play of the last possession. Fighting off the defender. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Well, this guy's got some wiggle, and you can see there he's got some power. He's able to break through one arm tackle, but the secondary comes up to finish him off.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making some changes at the line. Second down, we're going to throw it. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He fires this throw and is intercepted. It's a short return. They make the tackle at the 25, but what a play for this defense.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. That was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the back. Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He was a good back. I'd love to see that offensive line win the battle the last game.
Out of the gun now on third down. Fires it to the wideout. And he makes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Missouri. They're setting out to try the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. Coach Williams, he left that one in the end zone. And the TCU offense takes the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
We all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Tackle is made, but the junior quarterback shows off his arm strength that time. How aggressive will they be on this first down play? Off the play fake, looking to throw. Let's take a deep shot here. Downfield shot, ball's incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play.
42 Spider.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Here's the target, and it's complete. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
Wow, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitching catch.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. He hands it off from the gun. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, I would just stick with this RPO. That's a really solid game, and it's plays like this that eventually make that defense collapse down. Then you can pull it and hit a big play through the air to your receiver.
But it's incomplete, and that will now bring up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs hustle to the line to run that hurry up.
Cut it. Flip it.
Here we go on fourth down. Tackle made at the 26, good enough for a first down.
I can really appreciate this offensive coordinator not trying to just do something crazy. You're less than a foot away from the first down line. Just punch it in and pick up a first down. That's what they call here, and it works out perfectly.
And the defense swarms not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit with swarming to the football.
He's picked for a third time tonight. Tackle after a short return to the 19, and a huge takeaway in the red zone.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments.
And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. It's a huge gain. He's got it inside the 30. Touchdown, Tigers. Just ran away from the defense.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. When they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
And the point after is good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. TCU offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game.
He's looking deep here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35. Out of bounds, but not before a huge gain. Offense gets a fresh set of downs. The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Let's it fly to the wideout. Another interception. Wow, that's his 4th tonight. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
Boy, great hands by the defender to take that ball away and pretty much steal it from the intended receiver. I don't know if I'd be targeting that defender very many more times.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Great cut there. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line. He brings the 2-minute warning here. Let's see if this offense can build on this big lead before halftime. important second down play coming up. They'll switch it up here, looking to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Tries to avoid the rush and just gets rid of it. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
How about the defense's effort here? You're dealing with one of the more athletic quarterbacks in the country. Anytime he scrambles, you better have 3 or 4 guys pursuing the football. They do a good job of affecting his rhythm by pressuring him to the whistle.
And this time it's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback. He sells it looking downfield, knowing he wants to hit his running back on the angle route. Effective play to move these chains.
And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Never underestimate a defensive lineman's ability to play the passing lanes. Smart defensive linemen keep an eye on the quarterback, and if they see the ball coming out, they're able to get those big, long arms up and try to get a piece of it.
Short pass finds the tight end. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done.
These undersized slot receivers can be some of the toughest guys to contain for a defense. They're quicker than they really are fast, and they're very elusive, tough to contain in these one-on-one matchups.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. The tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength. Missouri getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Oh, and it's incomplete. He flat out blocked what would have been a touchdown. Second down coming up now.
Chris, not only really good coverage here by the defense, but I love their awareness. That ball is in the air, headed to the end zone, and the ball is separated from the receiver with the contact.
Defense is coming after him. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. The offense will quickly spend the timeout here after the play.
Well, that's the kind of play right there that this defense has been looking for. Maybe that'll spark them because, let's face it, this game has not gone the way they had hoped. But a play like that sometimes can create some momentum and change the complexion of the football.
Going for a big play downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Missouri. They'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. Extra point makes it a 28-zip lead. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. Turn starts inside the 15. He'll be tackled at the 27. That's where the drive will start. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. And looking to throw now on first down. He's moving out of the pocket. He's got a lot of time. Now sends this one deep to the right. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The kickoff team out there now to get the second half underway. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. Play action here on first down. He eludes, sacked. It's a loss back to the 6.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He's looking to make a big play downfield. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge gain, but he could not collect it.
Well, they come out firing here to start this second half. They didn't make this completion, but I think it sends a clear message to this defense that the adjustments that this offense is going to make is that they're going to be aggressive and they're going to look for their one-on-one opportunities.
They've already converted once on fourth down this game. Let's see if they can make it 2 for 2.
42 Spider.
Clear movement before the snap, and it'll be a false start. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. The offense already has one fourth down conversion. Can they do it for a second time? You snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's going for a big play downfield. Incomplete. A huge fourth down stand by this defense.
Well, this decision clearly backfires on this offense. Backed up inside their own 10-yard line, and you go for it? I mean, I get being aggressive, but that's just not smart football.
All right, it's second down and goal now for this offense. Slides the quick throw. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hold on here. We do have a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Now the all-important extra point. What's this, a fake? They're going to try to throw through. He cannot escape the defense with a sack. Now they get set to kick it away.
Missouri 34, TCU 0.
And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. The line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. After a short return, he's tackled at the 18. What an enormous takeaway by this defense. The offensive coordinator begins this drive with excellent field position. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
You know, a lot of people feel running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
Fights off the defender. Catch made, but the defense gobbles him up for just a short gain.
Well, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
On third and short, they try to pick it up off the ground. Tackled at the 5-yard line. Now it's first and goal right there.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big third down, know what you need to do, get the first down, continue to hold on to that lead, continue to work clock, and get that much closer to securing a victory.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Fighting for the end zone, now the ball comes loose.
This offense just blew an opportunity. They have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Finding space at the 20. And that will pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 38. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there to the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Keeping it on the ground here. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. Still looking for that elusive touchdown, but finally this offense is moving. First down and 10. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. Bringing pressure. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
And you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
The pickup is 4. Sets up a 3rd and 6 now. And the Horned Frogs will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. It is complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline.
Really good job here of converting.
And the replay booth has signaled they want to stop and have another look at this one. Well, they took a look just to confirm it, but it looks like they got it right on the field after the review. The play will stand. The Horned Frogs starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Got space looking for the end zone here. He'll be muscled out of bounds very close to the goal line.
That back was shot out of a gun. How quick did he accelerate to pick up those yards? Just an electric run. Somehow he's knocked out of bounds at just the 1-yard line. Boy, he deserved a touchdown there.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. Trying for the end zone, running it right up the gut. When they try the middle, but stuff for no gain. After a long drive, it's a 3rd down. Is it a touchdown or a field goal? This is a 4-point play. Looking to the end zone, and he's got it. Touchdown, Horned Frogs.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely throws the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
Getting set to kick the ball off now.
TCU 7.
Returner choosing to field this one. The returner coughs up the football inside their own 20. Looks like the offense able to recover it there.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on 1st down. Scrambling, now he'll make the throw. And he finds a wide-open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. The gain moves the ball past the 40, sets up another 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. The pocket breaking down. He's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looks downfield and connects with a wide-open wide receiver. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter. With the score, Missouri 34, TCU.
Here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The pass is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Steps out after a crucial takeaway. This could be a big turning point.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And it's picked off in the end zone. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
The ball is loose. Defense jumps on the ball. It's a turnover.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the 2nd half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
The Horned Frogs looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pass caught. Can he get in? And he's down at the 3-yard line. And the Horned Frogs looking to finish the drive here. It's 1st and goal. They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
Yeah, they run the football here. They come up with a touchdown. Obviously, this game is out of reach. But, again, they're fighting to the very end, which is always good to see.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Missouri 34, TCU 14.
And here's the return from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Missouri offense back out on the field. Last possession ended in a fumble, and that set up a touchdown. So they got to bounce back from that right away. And here comes a deep shot. Deep shot caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Tigers. And the route is on. Extra point try coming now. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Missouri 41, TCU 14.
And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Well, that interception really about cost them the game here. And I understand. You got to do everything you can to get back in it, down by a couple scores. But the interception, for the most part, seals the deal for the defense.
And he stopped after gaining 4 yards. So second and 6.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards. They're on 1st and 10.
Gonna run it. It's King. Good enough for first down yardage.
That's another good run here by this back. You know, he's been inside, he's been outside. At times he's had to be patient, showing his vision. He now has 97 yards on the ground today. A few more carries, he's likely going to go over the century mark.
Missouri now operating in the red zone.
Get set, get set.
They're going to run it here. They pick up 4, so second down and 6 coming up.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half. And he's already at it again.
Tackle, but first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Let's see if the offense can punch it in on second and goal. They'll run the option. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. The offense has been moving backwards here. Now a long way to go on third and goal. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Touchdown, Missouri. And the beatdown continues. Now a 2-point conversion attempt coming up.
Let's go.
There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And he's not going to get there. Stop short. Missed opportunity to build this lead. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away.
47, TCU 14.
And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he's brought down at the 12. That's poor field position to start the drive. And the TCU offense takes the field. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught quickly. In the clear at the 25. Brought down at the 33. That's good enough to move the sticks.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball.
Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. They bring him down, but that is a huge play for this passing game. Big game. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. First down here for this offense. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Tried to press the ball deep, but it's incomplete.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. Intercepted in the end zone. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here, the interception cost them.
First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Trying to extend the play. On the move, looking deep. Receiver left alone, wide open downfield. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Wow, back-to-back deep shots. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. He's got some room and some blockers here. Touchdown, TCU. Wow, what a great defensive score.
Chris, how about the defense coming up with a huge play here? Not only the turnover, but it leads them to a score with a touchdown on this interception. Now they're trying to get back into this game. They may have...
And it's picked off in the end zone.
The attempt at the two-point conversion is not good.
Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick.
Missouri, 47, TCU 20.
And the hands team able to recover the football. And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage. So the Missouri offense heads back out onto the field. They've got a big cushion here in the latter stages. Great feeling to be up big on the road. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Yeah, Chris, not an ideal play here when you throw the football and you go the wrong direction. I think we got to look at the playbook here to see how we can try to make those yards up.
Off the play fake, looking to throw the football. Doesn't get rid of it. He's brought down way behind the line of scrimmage. That's a huge loss.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as a quarterback. The defense did not fight at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.